Hello and welcome to the Heart of the Matter. I am Abisoye and I have here with me an amazing dancer, Mosope. She's 10 years old. She's already ready for this interview. She's a performer herself. And she's here with her mom, Mrs. Comfort Onaeko. And it's so great to have you both with us. Thank you for coming for Heart of the Matter.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So you are a dancer, Mosope. You are 10 years old. When did you start dancing?
I won't just say any age. Well, I'll just say since when I was little. Like I can say from 3 years upwards.
3 years upwards. So she doesn't even remember when she started. For you as a mother, when did you see that talent in her? What did you see at such a young age that encouraged?
As a baby, I just discovered that whenever she's on the bed or she's sleeping, you see this arm at the back, her leg, twist, and she's comfortable. We were scared initially, but later on found out that she enjoyed sleeping that way, So as she grew up, by the time she would start creche, nursery, so we put her in ballet class.
You put her in ballet class. And guys, if you've ever seen Mosope dance, you see that she dances like she doesn't even have any bones. Sometimes she's very free, and you don't always see that in children. So I just want to say congratulations to you, and she's amazingly talented.
Thank you.
How, growing up, how did you encourage her or push her? Because I see in our society in Nigeria, we don't always encourage creative talent. So how was that for you, being a mother in Nigeria? You said she was starting in school and you were sending her to dance school as well. How was that for you?
Okay, I put her in ballet class. She's attending, she's doing very well. Anytime they have a program in the school, other parents are looking forward to her own performance among other kids because she goes extra mind. She blows everybody's mind, and it's just all about her. And I remember when later on, I think she was in a grade 3, I felt that she's no longer comfortable with the ballet school any longer because her body is now demanding for more, you understand, than what they are offering in the school. So there was a day I was talking to a colleague of mine, a business partner of mine, we were both together with Mosope. So I told her that my daughter can dance and the other one is good in speech, and I was just discussing with him. So he now said that I should go and put him in the dancing school. I said, where? He said, I should come and check his own daughter online. So he showed me the girl was doing fantastically well. So the man showed the picture to Shokpa, and Shokpa said, I can do better than her. The man said, please take her there now. This is the address. When you get there, tell them that you are from me. That this girl, she has it in her blood. So we took her there. When we took her there, they first of all tested her. And the word that came out from the manager that tested her was like, wow, this is a rubber. This is what we needed. And I would say we registered her in, and that was all. That was all.
So for you, what did you enjoy about dance? What did you enjoy in dance school? Or what do you love about dancing?
Well, like dance, you show out your expression. You give them all you got, because anytime I dance teacher, I don't get things right because I'm more flexible. My own dance is different from other people's dance. My teacher will just say, you're not doing it well. Continue, you have to do it, you have to do it, you have to do it, you have to do it. This day, I got all my skill in one day. She was impressed with me. She was saying, I'm amazed me that I should continue doing more. But I see that even if she says I'm amazing, but in my school, all other people are saying it like they're jealous. And they're always looking down on me. So I said, I don't care. If you look down on me, it doesn't matter. At least I am still up. You have to look up to me, not down to me.
Yeah. So you know where you're going. I love that. I love that she's so driven and passionate. And when you're dancing, how does it make you feel? Or why do you dance?
I'll go with first question. I feel happy, excited, like I'm going for performances, I'm going to meeting new people. Like I'm happy. My parents are always conscious of me. Like, please don't do this, oh please, oh please, oh please. Oh. I'm always like, Mommy, calm down. I know what I'm doing. I don't know when my level can stop and when my level can continue going. So I was like, okay, let me just be happy with where I am, and I know God will take me to a higher level. So like, I used to go to churches to perform, then I saw Pastor Itwa. Then I was like, how am I going to perform? This is like, I'm happy, I'm so happy. Then it just came to one point like this. I was just sad because I couldn't perform for him. He was already going. And I was begging him. So where he was outside, I started to perform for him outside. And he was happy, he was so impressed with me. He said, don't worry, stand up. He gave me money in my hand. Nobody noticed it. He put it at the back of my hand. Then he now told one of his workers that he should give me a check. I was shocked. Like, is this really who I am? If this is really who I am, then why can't I go further?
Yes.
I was just happy. I came home rejoicing, so happy. So there's a matter of time while you're dancing, you're sad. Then another time, you're happy. And whenever you're dancing to a solo, that's the happiest point of mine. Whenever you're dancing to a solo, I have to use my expression. Because my teacher will be telling me, if you don't use your expression, you're getting out of my dance. And I was like, what is expression? How do you do it? I don't even know what this is. So I started looking at other people, looking at Jojo Siwa, Mama, which is Kafi, a lot of dancers. And I said, okay, this is how to do it. And I continued, I followed them. Then and my teacher, anytime my teacher is just telling me, like, okay, be in this dance, and I don't feel up. What she just say, don't worry, sit down here. You're going to do a solo for me. And throughout this year, only solo I've been doing, and it is beautiful.
Yes, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yes.
that's great. So dance is definitely a lot to do with expression, creative
Yes.
talent, nurturing. I want to ask you as her mom, first of all, I want to know your story. Growing up, like, were you encouraged, did you have creative talents that you were not encouraged to do, maybe that you saw in her? And how do you encourage it in Mosope and your other daughter as well?
That's a very big question. I'm blessed with a lot of talents, but I couldn't express any of them. I remember there was a time that I wanted to go into fashion work, but there's a plot of land of my dad I want to use. They couldn't allow me, so that just went aside. So later on, when I started finding some trace on my kids, it's not that I really have the passion to push on. No, there was no passion to push on. But somebody like Mosope will not give up, especially when she have to go for practice. And I say, Mosope, please don't let us go today. You just find her crying one corner. We have a lot of experience that she can tell you about. And what I want to say about helping your child's talents, forget about money. Forget about the ability. Just know that you are ready, and God will fill in the gap. Yes. That has been our experience. We cannot say there's much fun or there's always fun, but she has the ability to do. I have the focus on God that, okay, let's go.
Yes.
We'll do.
Yeah,
there was one particular occasion there's so many occasions, so many rough occasions. But if I can tell you one of them, one of the rough occasions, that day I told Shokwe, you won't go for practice today. And each time they have practice like that, there will be a time when they have to go every day. especially if they are going for a show. Sometimes we'll be there by 4. Sometimes I have to wait for her until she closes by 9. You understand? Sometimes I will leave her there. If I'm buoyant, I will leave her there. When they are through, they will call me, I'll come and pick her. But if I'm not buoyant, I have to hang around to wait for her to be through, then move on. There was one funny occasion like that. I told Shokwe, you can't go. I only have 200 naira with me. Shokwe said, Mommy, I will go. Then she started crying. And immediately she started crying, I will feel that I just have to. And I told her, okay, we've always walked by faith. It's not a big deal to us. Let's go there. So that day we'll find our way on the road. One thing lead to another. Favor from one favor, we're able to get there.
Yes.
And with that alone, in God's mercy and favor, we're able to come back home. And that also taught me a lesson, because if we don't take a step, then there won't be reactions.
Yes. I love one thing you said about you had this interest in fashion and other things when you were younger, and you were not encouraged to do it. You had challenges, but you saw things in her and your other daughter, and you didn't. A lot of parents, they have these dreams and they see it in their children and they push their children too much, but you made sure that she was the one that wanted to do what she wanted to do, and you supported her. So interested in knowing for you now, what is your occupation, or what do you do now?
I'm a businesswoman, and I'm a mother of 4, so I'm very busy.
Yeah.
But I create time for all my children. Like she's very good in arts.
Wow. Yeah.
She's very, very good. One of her arts, what was the woman that bought it?
Assistant pastor of RCCG.
But do you paint, or was it a drawing, or
Drawing and painting.
Drawing and painting, that's amazing. So they're all creatively gifted.
So she's good at that with her hand.
Yeah.
So I supported her.
That's amazing. Yeah, let's talk about your other. You said you have 4 children. Are they? You're what number is she?
2.
Number 2. So you have 2 after her, and she has. I know you have an older sister.
That's it.
Yes. So talk about your other children for a bit. What are their talents, and how have you encouraged them as well?
Like Ife loves to write very well. She loves to write. She loves to read. Right now she has a lot of poems that she has written. Then she loves fashion. She loves to look good. She told me, Mommy, please, I want to go to makeup class. I want to know how to make up. I want to know how to... So I thought in my mind that instead of putting her in makeup at her age, let me put her in fashion class first. You know, fashion class will show her the reality. Yeah. You have to sit down, you have to think. By the time the needle choke you 2 or 3 times, you know what. Yes. So by the time she's done with that, then I know she's ready to go for makeup and other fashion work. So we agreed that once you are in JSS3, the long vacation, you will go for it. So that was how it happened.
So right now you had her in fashion school for summer.
Right now she's in fashion school.
She is in fashion school. What has she done, or what have you?
She made this.
Wow.
As of for yesterday, she was not true. She made other dress. She made a top also. For now, she made
choker, skirts, trousers, blouses, she wants boo-boo tops.
Yeah, and she made the pretty outfit you're wearing.
Yes, M-Rock.
Yeah, M-Rock.
So Mosope Onaeko.
Mosope, oh, that's great. So are these the kind of outfits you use to dance, or what?
Yes.
What do you? And what?
Other outfits. Like my mom, we either go to Aja or Lagos to go and get the material. Either my sister or another tailor will help us to do them, to sew it. We just pick the style and they help us to sew it.
Yeah, I love talking about dance. Is about so much fashion. You have expression, and love to talk more about that. But right now we'll go on a quick break and join us. We'll be right back.
I could feel myself falling. I said, bro, you're falling. Wow, you're falling. This guy, you are actually falling down, oh. This stuff that you see on TV is happening to you. God is real.
Who are you? Why are you black?
Welcome to the Heart of the Matter.
The whole world was looking for me.
She called me, she's like, oh my God, Ines, it's God that brought you back. And I just dropped to the floor.
I'm going to dive right into the heart of the matter.
What are your thoughts on Canada?
My thoughts on Canada?
Yeah.
Real random.
I'm really so excited today.
Just a tad.
Very passionate about leveling the playing field. Listening is not the only aspect of communication.
I believe that the solution is from the bottom up. If you don't talk now, you talk later.
There's glory. There's glory.
So let's break it down.
Welcome back to the heart of the matter. I'm here again with Mosope, an amazing dancer, and just before the break, we were talking about dancing and the different, expressing yourselves and the different creative expressions why you dance. And you were telling me about the different outfits you wear and what places have you performed?
I've performed in Zenith Party, which is the youth parade that happened in December. I've also performed at Nick Fest, Nicolada Festival. I also performed at TTWC, which was the program that Kafi made. I've performed in school, at churches, and lots of places.
So you see that God is taking you higher and higher to many different places.
Yeah.
Did you ever dream of performing in larger stages, or you're always growing?
I've dreamed high and high. I've always asked my mom, I'll be telling myself, my sister, my brother, my baby brother, my mom, my dad, I'm going to be the best dancer in the world. My sister and my brother will just ask me, how are you going to do it? How are you going to fly there? So I just say that God will take me there.
He will.
I look up to him, I pray every day, and I know he'll take me there.
He will. And as a mother, seeing that in her, you see how much drive she has and how much talent she has. What are the sacrifices you've had to make for her?
With the help of God, we have really made a lot of sacrifice. A lot. Because I've come to see that you have to focus. The Bible says focus on the author and the finisher of your faith. If you don't focus, you get loose and you will not be able to achieve that which you want to achieve. As a mother, many times I sacrifice a lot of things for them. I remember sometimes they would tell me, Mommy, get this, Mommy, get this. I say, how am I going to get this? When you will say, Mommy, I want this, they ask me to get this costume, they ask me to make this hair, like this hair that she's wearing, I can imagine. If I don't wear something nice, you think that's, but those are the parts of the sacrifice, like the costumes and all that. Yeah. Most of the time, I don't even look at myself at all.
See, as a mother, mothers are amazing. I mean, she wouldn't be what she is without you. You're an amazing mother. And with the sacrifices you made for her, what other sacrifices did you have to make yourself? Like the things you were interested in before, now you're a businesswoman. So what do you do in that part of your life, and how do you encourage them as well? Yeah.
I did encourage them in a lot of things, especially in having a relationship with God. Because I used to tell them, we are nothing without God. Jesus is the author and the finisher of everything. Yeah. He's our strength, he's our pillar, he's our helper, he's our carrier. That whatever you want to achieve in life, once you have Jesus as your focus, sometimes things may not really go smoothly, but we serve an incredible God. He just has a way of, he has a way of, I call him in my dialect as Agbomagbe. He has a way of creating and forming and making things work fine. Yes. Yeah. You just focus. That's it, just focus. Yes. Like some of the sacrifice, I'm not an outing person. I don't go out a lot. I don't. Let me put it that way. I don't, and because I don't really go out a lot, other than my business, I have a lot of business, I do a lot of things. I'm always, once I'm not out doing my business, I'm in with them, trying to help them. Yes. And she's not the only one. So we have to balance the whole thing. As well. And again, another thing I want to say is like, in some home, when you find a child like she's dancing, and other people, you don't look down on other kids because you find interest in one. No, not at all. They are all gifted and they are all talented. You just have to look into the child and find out that gift that the God Almighty has put in that child, and then you nurture it. Not what you want the child to be.
Yes.
Most of the time, as parents, we have our own plan of what we want the child to be, and because of that, we just destroy the plan of God for them.
Yeah.
But when you look at the child and you see what they really want to be, then you can then help from that area. And by the time the children, there's no child that is being born that does not have a talent. I don't believe there's any.
Yes, and I love what you said about nurture. There's like nature versus nurture, what God has placed in a child, and you also having to bring that up. And the other thing is, with, like I said, with dancing and lots of these creative arts, they're more expression outgoing. You see her perform, but your other daughter as well, who's a writer, fashion designer, you might not immediately see what she does. So I love that you are encouraging her and pushing her to do. They are both very different, but you're encouraging them in the different ways. So speaking about your other children, you've talked about Mosope and your older daughter. What about, you have 2 sons? So what's it like with them, or what have you seen in them as well?
Like my other son won the best preacher of the year award. So he is good in speech. And also what I also encourage them, when Shope start dancing, Shope goes to performance and all that, you know, there is no child that does not like to dance. Do you believe that? Yes. Once you play music, every child wants to dance. So all of them, they say they want to dance, they want to dance. I never said no. I encourage you, I love you, go and dance. But I know it will get to a length where, okay, this is my limit. This is also person's limit. Yes. So because I allow them to join her, and in fact, we register them too.
Oh, that's great.
So I see it because your child spends time in watching cartoon. Is that not so? This is also, you can also spend time in doing other activities that help.
Active, keep your child active.
Yes. It's not just spending time on DSTV all through and all that. No. They can be creative and use their hand and all that. So that is just like that. Yes.
So with raising your 4 children together, how does your husband feel? Or what part does he play?
My husband is a fantastic man.
Yeah.
Yes, he cooked. He did everything.
And the times you had to take her for long days out to performances, he was
sometimes my husband does that.
He does that too. Yeah, it's always so important to have encouraging parents, both mothers and fathers. And I love seeing that in whether it's creative talents and doing other things. But the other thing you mentioned was just in general, keeping your children active, not just sitting in front of a TV. I think that's so important.
When you keep a child active, not just sitting down in the front of the TV, you cannot imagine what is going on in their mind. And whatever is going on in their mind, they tend to print it out with their hands or their expression. But if you watch TV, like I always tell them, I told them most of the time, you are watching TV, you are watching people that are star already. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
What do you want people to watch about you? You understand? You are promoting other people, fine. What do you want people to promote about you? So that will make you to look inward and look at yourself first and discover yourself. When you look inward as a child, there is no child all children are blessed.
Yes. And there's so much, it's given so much to each and every child. And for Mosope as a dancer, what's next for you?
Actually, I have a lot next for me. Even though I faced a lot of challenges, like during performance, they don't give me food, this, that, and my mom is there, like, do you still want to go? Or just say yes. I have a lot waiting for me ahead. I look up to Jojo Siwa because she's like the greatest dancer I know. Because I always say that she's combining her talent and other skills to it. And
Yes.
I look at myself, why can't I not be like that? In fact, why can't I not be greater than her?
Yes.
And I told myself, I will work hard.
Tell me, what kind of other dances do you do? You started with ballet, then you left ballet
Yeah.
school. So what other dances have you?
I do contemporary. I'm also a contortionist, which means that I dance, acrobatic dance, hip hop, afrobeat, afrobeat, and a lot of more.
Yes. Briefly, what advice do you have for parents of dancers? What do you?
I just want to advise all parents that you are blessed with children, and there's so many children around you also. They are all talented. Just look inward, look into the child and find their area of concentration, then help them to grow.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much. This has been an amazing conversation with you both.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Thank you.
joining us.
Thank you.
Just hold on and we'll be right back.
Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior.
Welcome back to the Heart of the Matter once again. It's been an amazing episode with Mosope and her mom joining us, and that was such an amazing dance performance. We had so much fun. Don't forget to follow us on our social media channels at HOTM TV on Instagram and Facebook, and HOTM channel on YouTube. See you next time.